Well, it's been 4 days since Marriott announced an unauthorized party gained access to almost 500 million Starwood customer accounts.
There's still a lot of questions about how it happened. Specifically, consumers want to know, is there any way we can protect ourselves? Well, tech expert Shelley Palmer joins us now with more on what we need to know. Shelley, this is just alarming on many different levels. The fact that it happened in 2014 and it's now 2018 and now we're finding out about it, Shelley?
Another day, another hack.
Oh, yeah.
Bob Mueller, who had another job before the current job he has, he used to be director of the FBI, and he has my favorite quote on the subject. There are only two kinds of companies. Companies that have been hacked and companies that do not know they have been hacked.
Okay.
That's it. So you can do nothing about this. What you should do all the time is change your passwords and use two-factor authentication and then stop worrying about it. The monitoring services they're offering for free are kind of actually a crutch and a bad one. And the reason they're a crutch and a bad one is you think someone else is watching your accounts.
Yeah.
You don't want that. Look at your credit card statements every month. Look at your bank statements all the time. Stay on top of your stuff in our modern world. But then, when something like this happens, the twist with Marriott is that passport numbers were also stolen.
Right.
So a lot of people who sell monitoring services are thinking that this is a great opportunity to scare you into buying monitoring services, and Marriott's giving you a year free of WebWatcher, and then of course you'll pay afterwards if you want to keep it. Look, the State Department will tell you that a passport is one of the most secure documents that there is in the world. You need to present the physical passport book upon entry to any foreign country or to get back into the United States unless you've got global entry, which is another layer of security. So the idea that just your number, which by the way, passport numbers have been purchasable on the dark web if you have a credit card since there's been a dark web.
Oh,
so
wow.
none of this is new, and let's not sensationalize it. Here's what you need to do. Change your passwords at least monthly, and doesn't make them long. They don't need to be cryptic. It can be words you know. Joe, dog, computer, makeup is a great password because it's long. The longer the password is, the better off you are. Make it words you know. And watch your stuff. And if you see fraud, just call the company and say, you know what? Hey, that's it. And two-factor authentication. What that means is they will send you something to your cell phone or they will to your email to guarantee that you are you.
Okay.
That's it. The rest of it, sleep well and don't worry. You live in a very dangerous world if you are someone who has to secure data. If you're a person, nothing you can do.
We sort of saw this with the Equifax breach, right?
Yes.
And Equifax had reached out to people whose information had potentially been compromised. Are we seeing this with Starwood and with Marriott, where you're getting an email that could potentially be fraudulent as well?
So I haven't seen that happen yet, but it is a reasonable assumption that if someone has stolen 500 million identities, profiles, truly profiles. Look, there's a concept. It's a little highbrow, and it's more business to business. That data is more powerful in the presence of other data. If I know your name, it doesn't do much for me. Name and phone number and address. But if I know your name, phone number, your credit card number, what car you drive, because they take your license plate when you go into a hotel, and your passport number, wow, I've got a profile now, and I can go out and get a lot of things with it. So, look, there is something to be worried about, but and yes, there'll be phishing, meaning that you can see an email that looks like it's from Marriott, but it's not really from Marriott. Here's the thing. Look at your credit card statements, look at your stuff, be vigilant, be part of what you're doing, and do not rely on third parties to monitor for you. Monitor yourself. Because you can do it and it's free.
You're right, you're right. It's free. You have to be vigilant about your own stuff. That we've learned it time and time again.
Time and again.
Advocate for yourself, people.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you, Shelley.